Okay guys, here are my top 3 investment strategies for 2026. Number 1 is gonna be a self-storage facility. Why a self-storage facility? Because you only need about 50 units, so you actually have to build the storage containers themselves. They don't need to be powered by anything electronic. They can simply be a manual open and close. Let's say you have 50 units and you charge $100 a month, and you could do different levels, different tiers, have different sizes of storage containers. You know, you're looking at $5,000 a month, times that by 12 months in a year, you're looking at $60,000 of passive income, okay? And yeah, maybe you have to pay a security guy up front, maybe you build a fence around the storage containers, they lock it themselves with their own locks, or you could, there's tons of different ways to do it, but I think this is a great investment strategy. It's very headache free. You don't have to worry about so many things. So that is my number 1 investment strategy for 2026. Number 2 and number 3, it really depends on how much work, how much of a headache you want to have or possibly have. For me, number 2 is going to be the S&P 500. So these are the top 500 stocks, doing a cost dollar average over the course of 30, 40, 50 years. That's how you really build up that interest and gain some more capital. If you look at the S&P 500 history, it's gone up on average 10% per year. Now have there been times where it's gone down? Of course, but it is pretty consistent. 10% return rate is what you're looking at. Okay guys, my number 3 investment strategy in 2026 is gonna be the investment property. Okay, so why isn't it number 1? Well, you have to get good tenants. So especially in Canada, if your tenant doesn't pay their rent, they can actually squat there for up to 8 months. In the US, it's a little different. On average, it's between 1 to 3 months that eviction actually takes place. But if you do an investment property right, if you find the right tenants, you can sometimes get up to 25% ROI, return on your investment per year. For that investment property. So it just depends. For me personally, I wouldn't want the headache of having to deal with tenants and making sure that I get the right tenants and having to be in charge of that. For me, in my opinion, in 2026, the best investment strategies are self-storage facility if you can, the S&P 500, which has been about a 10% annual return on average, and then third, investment property. I'll show this to you guys in another video, 25% ROI sometimes.